Now we're going to talk about resources, or what I, in my head at least, call weapons. How can you like put some muscle on your day almost automatically? The first thing I would talk about is, this is, I guess, a personal subject for me. I do 10 times better when I have enough sleep and when I take protein in the morning, at least 25 to 40 grams of protein. For me, this was another game changer. I don't wake up to an alarm clock. If I'm using an alarm clock, it's because I didn't schedule enough sleep. Most Americans do not get enough sleep. And if you're going to work in this world and you're going to try to survive on 5.5 to 6 hours of sleep a night, which is kind of like the national average, I think it's 6 to 6.5, I don't like your chances. Honestly, we are under a lot of stress. We have to create our own income. We have to do a lot of things that most people don't have to do. And I can't speak to you, but I can tell you, I would recommend you in the strongest possible terms. Get enough rest. Again, if you're using an alarm clock, you're not getting enough rest, and get some protein down in the morning. Use the power hour to have an attitude maintenance system. 20 minutes of organization, 20 minutes of exercise, 20 minutes of meditation. Shove everything you possibly can into that first hour or two that you have scheduled in the morning to the admin time. So you have an hour for the power hour, 20, 20, 20, and then you have another hour where you just kind of get everything done that needs to be done for the day. Use audio memos or Boomerang or something like that to remind yourself to squeeze everything you possibly can into that part of your day. Schedule an assessment in quiet time. During your quiet time, ask yourself, hey, what happened yesterday? Did I execute properly? Did I get sideways, etc., etc.? Think about, what do I need to bring with me to take someplace today? What resources, what written materials do I have? Briefcase, computer, chargers, CMAs, presentation materials. Get yourself organized. And in the wintertime, as silly as this might sound, use hand sanitizer. Being sick for 2 weeks is a huge deal in our business. It basically can put you out of the business for 2 weeks. So be careful with your personal health. I'm going to talk for a few minutes with you briefly about top producer habits. And some of them are just kind of off the wall, and some of them are really concrete. For example, they don't watch a lot of television. There's been a bunch of research done on top producing salespeople, and they don't watch a lot of television. The other thing is that they see their business as a business and act accordingly. They are very consistent with their activities, and they plan everything out consistent with their objectives. They schedule specific time for family needs and wants. They watch evening appointments. Okay, we talked a little bit about that. And they get up early. Almost everybody I've ever met in the real estate business gets up early and goes to bed at a specific time. So if you're going to focus on health and attitude management, the first thing I would say, I wouldn't be asking you what time you got up in the morning. I'd be asking you what time you went to bed. Okay? Because if you get to bed at the right time, you're going to wake up at the right time. Top producers use strong follow-up systems. You know, the process of, according to the National Association of Realtors, the guy who says, you know, I'm thinking about buying a house today. How long does that last? 8.5 months. Okay. Now, so it's really not being there first. It's staying in the game until they're ready to go. Have structured presentations. Use professional brochures that make you look like a professional. Use your top job is personal marketing. One of the most powerful things you can possibly have, in my opinion, is a listing presentation that includes drones. A killer, slam dunk. Look at what I did for this guy's house. Have it on your desktop. Have it instantly deployable so they can not, don't tell them they're going to forget. Don't show them they may remember, but involve them. Dump that laptop right on the table and say, look at this. That will speak for itself. and be involved in your community and give back. One of the fastest ways to increase your sphere of influence is to give back. You're going to be involved with people that are givers. Givers are different, and one of two important ways that givers are different is they know a lot of people, number one, and number two, they know a lot of good people. Okay? Like people you really want as clients and stuff, because these people have a larger sense of community, they have a larger sense of purpose, and the people that know givers love them. So it's a great way to spread your wings a little bit and make a contribution to society as a whole. Top producers separate from difficult and challenging people quickly. We teach a whole class on that, guys. Fire the nuts, okay? Get them out of your life. If somebody's consistently argumentative, difficult, challenging, they're always in your face about something, make it go away. We have some great dialogues for that. It's one of the most important habits of top producers. See change as opportunity. I remember in 2008, the worst quarter in American real estate, people would come up to me at various functions and go, "So how's real estate?" And they'd look like this, like I was going to hit them in the side of the head. And I would say, well, the market is certainly shifting right now, and it's a different landscape. But one of the things that Americans, I think, don't realize is right now we have a one-third off sale on real estate. And some people are taking advantage of it. And these people would literally go like this to this. And they'd go, "Really? My brother-in-law was thinking about buying a house. Maybe you should call him." So there's always opportunity involved in change. They're willing to reinvest in their business. An average top producer reinvests in their business 15% of their gross income. The average agent, 3%. So reinvest. Be willing to go to conventions. Be willing to get killer presentations. To spend a little bit of extra money on things like professional photography and staging, stuff like that. Top producers are stingy, okay? They're conservative in their spending habits. They're intentionally frugal, because they know if they run out of money, they're running themselves out of the business. So when I came in the real estate business, I bought a blue blazer at Goodwill Industries. I wore it for 5 years. It cost $3, okay? So take a page from that, guys, okay? Don't spend any money you don't have to until you have a whole bunch of it. Dave Ramsey is a great resource on that if you need basic financial literacy training and training on how to run your finances as a business owner. This is important too. Top producers ask for and they also give referrals. So don't go to your dry cleaners and ask them for referrals. Go to your dry cleaners and ask them for $10 off coupons you can give to your clients to help them build their business. Most important job is income producing activity. Schedule time for it. Don't schedule over that for any reason. Focus on lead generation. Focus on listings and creating value. Have goals, plans, and track results. Continue to upgrade your skills. Your skills should always be evolving. See your skills. You're always getting better or you're always getting worse. Make sure you're on the right side of that page. Leverage your time and use technology. People say to me all the time, "Well, I don't know how I feel about technology." If you really didn't like cars, would you walk everywhere? You know, I mean, technology is a tool to help you get through your work faster, easier, and less expensively. See it that way. The only reason to use technology, in my opinion, in the business is to produce a world-class product that people love, or to stay connected to the people in your personal community that are ready, willing, and able to help you build your business and your life. I hope some of these ideas have been helpful to you. I really hope that they're as helpful to you as they were to me. The stuff in this particular section is probably the most important things I ever learned about how to be a real estate agent, have a great income, and more importantly, have a great life at the same time and take care of the people that I love. Thank you.